Go ahead.
All right, this one is funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Levine, or Levine, I guess if you're Jewish or whatever,
okay.
Levine, denies physical affair, but admits he crossed the line with Sumner Stroh. Now, let me read this before I go on my thing about this.
Is that the lady's name?
Adam Levine broke his silence on Tuesday about rumors he cheated on wife, Bahati Prinsloo, whatever, with Instagram model Sumner Stroh. The Maroon 5 frontman denied Stroh's claim they had a year-long affair, but admitted he crossed the line with flirty messages. Levine's statement comes 1 week after Prinsloo confirmed the couple is expecting their third child. A lot is being said about me right now, and I want to clear the air. I used poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period of my life. Levine, is it Levine or Adam Levine?
I don't know.
Adam Levine said, Levine said in a statement on his Instagram story, in certain instances, it became inappropriate. I have addressed that and taken proactive steps to remedy this with my family. Levine, who wed Prinsloo in 2014, went on to apologize to his family. He and the Victoria's Secret model are parents to daughters Geo Grace 4 and Dusty Rose 5. Those are cute names, aren't they?
Dusty Rose.
Oh, Adam. My wife and family is all I care about in this world. And to be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake I could ever make, Levine continued. I will never make it again. I take full responsibility and we'll get through it, and we'll get through it together.
What was the allegations, though? Can we quickly?
So he had apparently an affair with this woman, right? Mm-hmm. And what broke the straw that broke the camel's back with her, the lady on Instagram, he emailed her or inboxed her and asked her if he can name his third child her name.
Is that the lady Summer? Is that her Sumner?
Sumner. Oh, okay. And I guess she got mad at that or whatever and thought he had some nerve to do that.
Okay, so y'all listen.
All right,
y'all
know all right,
dang gone well.
Everybody relax. Everybody calm down.
You know dang gone well. If your man comes back, had an affair with a lady, don't care how long, it could have been a one-night stand, it could have been 2 years, whatever, and says the next child you're having from him, he wants to name after that lady. When you
she didn't tell her,
you would be in jail.
What people was asking, the other two, are they named after anybody? Now people starting to question.
Yes, or these other women that you cheated with. Dusty Rose, was that
that could have been
a stripper.
A Rose.
Oh God, Adam, you got some explaining to do. You need to come clean, dude.
So here's the thing with Adam. I read you what he said. Mm-hmm. Do you believe that he didn't have an affair with the woman?
No, I believe that he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's go with the sake of argument that you believe he didn't. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Why would he still want to name it after that lady?
Why are you reaching out to this woman on Instagram?
Right.
And why would you want to? I guess because he liked her name.
But he didn't have to ask her. Just name your kid Sumner. Why you need to ask somebody, could I name my child after you?
That's true. That's true.
You like the name? Hey, honey, Sumner is a pretty name. What you think? Oh, honey.
Now, here's the question. Here's the question. And I know a lot of women are going to like this question.
Okay.
Some of the men may understand it. Again, I'm always saying something that people get mad and say something in the comments.
Go ahead.
If you did have an affair and there's no tape of it, why would you admit it?
If you did have an affair.
If you had an affair.
And there's no.
Just like that song, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No evidence.
No evidence. Why would you admit that?
That's on him. If he wants
to admit saying, as a woman.
That's.
Do you understand why a guy would not admit that?
Right. Mm-hmm. I understand why they would take that to their grave, like we told Christy to do.
And I'm going to tell you another thing.
A lot of women, no evidence.
And that's why a lot of women.
That's hard to not know there's evidence.
And a lot of women don't like this, but I'm going to say it.
What?
Women are notorious for taking things to the grave.
Yeah. That's why we didn't understand why Chrissy did.
A woman can have an affair. A woman can do whatever. You will never know it. People keep talking about...
Even if he comes to you and says, did you have an affair?
No.
No. Honey,
Absolutely
no.
not.
I was with my friends when we were in Paris. I was with my
friends. Or
friends.
not even friends, even here. No.
Well, however she get out of it.
No. And before they was getting tests to make DNA tests, that's your child.
Yeah. We know some women personally who tried to do that.
Coffee said, take it to your grave. Take it to your grave.
Had an affair and got pregnant and said that was his.
If people don't believe that women have...
Most men not going to do a blood test.
No.
With their wife.
No. If people don't believe that women since the beginning of time have not been taking things to their grave.
And Adam has the name Adam where Eve did deceive him, you knucklehead. Remember, Eve deceived Adam with eating the fruit. Come on, baby.
Now, here's the other question. Yes, we are, cuz I'm one of them. Ah, that's a good one, Coffee.
You gave me this woman.
Okay, here's a question. And I'll throw it out there. If you did have an affair, and there was no evidence of it.
See, you keep saying no evidence.
No evidence. The person's word against yours.
I'm just saying right now, this is a scary time.
I know. I'm just saying.
No evidence.
And there was no evidence.
Here's the evidence, you guys. That's dangerous. The woman you had an affair with, she can talk.
It don't matter. It's her word against yours.
She may have some good.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter.
She may have pictures.
It does. That's evidence. You just said evidence.
You don't know. You don't know.
No, you need
That's scary.
No.
That's
you
scary.
need to come back with me with the argument with no evidence. You just said pictures. That's evidence.
Wow.
No evidence.
I won't chance it.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I didn't say would you do it.
Okay.
Would you really want to know if he did?
What do you mean? The wife is...
The wife.
The wife is just
if
wanting
you
to
heard, if a woman came to you and said your husband was having an affair and there's no evidence, no pictures, no nothing, just her word, do you really want to know the truth?
If she's coming forth and telling me, yeah, I want to know the whole details.
So you ask him,
how long?
You ask him,
yeah,
and he says it didn't happen. Do you really, in your heart of hearts, do you really want to know the truth?
It depends on you as that woman, because there are women who probably don't want to know. Because we've had a friend, she said,
"Don't ask, don't tell."
She don't know. We keeping on in this marriage.
So that's my question.
He would keep it from her if the moment she finds out.
Yes,
but see, that's the problem. You said the lady came forward.
Yeah, but there's no evidence. Well, he got evidence.
You're risking that other person talking.
Yeah.
You're risking that other person.
Yeah, but it's still her word. It's still her word.
But now she's opened the can. Now the wife and how she is, she may be an investigator title of wife.
But what if there was a crystal ball and you could know the truth? Do you really want to know the truth? If you were somebody, if he says it didn't happen, the lady says it happened. Do you want to know the truth, or do you want to just believe and trust that what your partner said is true? And I guess that's both ways.
He said no.
If a man came and said he had sex with your wife, and your wife said it's not true, and the man says it's true, there's no evidence, but you can look on this crystal ball, but in doing so, you risk the fact you find the real truth, but you risk the fact that your wife would be upset that you question her loyalty, or the husband be upset that you question their loyalty.
And you asking this why? Like if you are because I believe it really depends on the person.
Coffee said, "No, I hate you forever, so I don't want to know." That's kind of what I was thinking.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the person.
And also too, if you want to know, if there's a crystal ball and you can do it, even if it comes back that he didn't do it, he's going to always hold you against you for looking at the crystal ball. Because he told you he didn't do it. He's going to say, my word wasn't good enough for you.
You just have to know your spouse.
See, that's a good one.
If you know your spouse and the history of how they, and then too, some of them have a twitching eye when you know they lying.
Yeah.
So you got to know them. You got to know how they talk to you, how they communicate. Are they truthful? Do they have a history of it? You know, if they have a history of it, you may have a hard time believing them.
Yeah.
Because if he's, like, what's his name with the hat, the big old head? Mm-hmm. He's telling his wife, I got some problems.
Neo's an idiot.
So, I don't know. That's a very good question. It depends on you. And then one lady said,
I should ask that question.
No, you know what?
On the community.
This one lady said, and I didn't even think about this.
I'm going to ask that
question.
She
said, no, and ask it this way too, because this is a good question.
What?
She said she was hurt. She's hurt more that it's a woman if he did it with a man. I didn't think about that.
What?
She said
she going a whole nother.
No,
I want to know that because that means they go both ways.
Well, she's saying as a woman cheating on her, if he's cheating on her with another woman, she tends to be comparing herself. A man, she won't.
Oh, you can't.
I can't compare with no man. I don't have his equipment. Well, but she was saying, as a woman, she tends to go, "Is she pretty?
Okay, so is that the same?
Is she white? Is she black?
Is that the same a man if your woman cheat on you with a woman? He can't. He not a woman.
Some men don't care. They like the threesome.
He'll be asking about how to get. See how that's a double
bring
standard.
Her over.
You see,
bring her. I like her.
You see how that's a double standard. You see how that's a double standard.
Yes, it is.
Some of the guys say, "Yeah, go ahead,
babe."
But I want to be in that.
I want to be in it.
All
Both of y'all.
All right.